time they hey, I was gonna say this time they ain't gonna catch us.
They always catch us. They always catch us. Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey.
Good to see you guys and ladies and everybody. Okay, everybody. We want to welcome everybody to
Story time, story time, story time.
That's right. Y'all already know I'm Bonnie G in a place to be.
Hey.
And like I always say, wherever the Ruach is, I can promise y'all, I just personally want to be present, okay? Let me call my name so I can tell you I am here, right here, okay? Here, you see the background. Here, all right? And then
you are here.
Present, okay? And then if y'all ain't new to this but true to this, you already know this one over here is called She Is Auntie Shelly on the beat. But that's right. Y'all know we no longer do it for ourselves. Straight up community. We do that thing for the community. We are community minded. All right. Came out of the individualistic type of ways. Now we think for our nation as much as we can. Welcome, welcome, welcome everybody to Story Time.
Yes, welcome, welcome.
Y'all know before we get into what we into, we hit you with the very thing he told us to guard.
Yes.
Good to see you, Auntie Deborah Clay. And New King James. I can't
New
even
King
talk.
James.
Can't even talk. It's been
King
a day.
J. We finna hit you with the 10. All right. And where am I? 20. Okay.
Yep. Right.
Sorry, I just woke up from a nap.
She did. She was out.
A couple of hours ago, I just laid down. Said I'm just gonna lay down for an hour. She knows it's time to go. It's time to get on air. All right. And Elohim spoke all these words, saying, I am Yahuwah Elohika, which have brought you out of the land of Mitzrayim, out of the house of bondage. You shall have no other Elohim before me, small e. They don't exist.
Absolutely.
You shall not make unto you any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in the heavens above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. You shall not bow down yourself to them, nor serve them. For I, Yahuwah Elohika, am a jealous El, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and guard my commandments. My commandments, not yours. Mine.
His commandments.
You shall not take the name of Yahuwah Elohika in vain, for Yahuwah will not hold him guiltless that takes his name in vain. That means to leave his name empty, lifeless, and fruitless.
Useless.
Don't do it. Remember.
Say it again.
Remember. Do you remember
the covenant?
The day of the Sabbath or Shabbat, to keep it holy. Keep it holy. 6 days shall you labor and do all your work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of Yahuwah Elohika. In it you shall not do any work, you, nor your son, nor your daughter, your manservant, nor your maidservant, nor your cattle, nor your stranger that is within your gates. For in 6 days Yahuwah made the heavens and the earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested or ceased from activity the seventh day. Wherefore Yahuwah blessed the day of Sabbath or Shabbat and hallowed it or made it holy. Honor. Okay, those are the commandments have to do with Yahuwah. Now, but this is the ones with each other.
Come on and break it down.
Honor your father and your mother, that your days may be long upon the land which Yahuwah Elohika gives you. You shall not kill. You shall not break wedlock. You shall not steal. You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. Let me lie.
Yeah, I ain't done that. I'm checking myself.
Let me lie against your neighbor.
No, I ain't lied on nobody. Day by day.
You shall not lust after your neighbor's house. You shall not lust after your neighbor's woman, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is your neighbor's.
I did good today.
And yeah, you did. And remember here, and look, I'm not saying you supposed to like do this to other people of other nations. Right now, Moshe is talking to Yisrael. Your neighbors is going to be, it's each of the tribes.
Mm-hmm.
Your neighbor is not Egypt. Not that you're supposed to do that to them.
Right.
But right now he's saying, don't do that to each other.
I love it.
Don't do that to each other. Don't do it.
Oh, that was so good. I literally enjoyed you going over our scripture. I mean, if you want to do that, Ooh. All right, y'all. So now that we are reminded what we are supposed to guard, I have a hard time because sometimes I'm so used to looking right here, but I need to look up. It's okay. But now that we are reminded to what we know, what we should guard, we'll go ahead and let you know. First off, our reading may sound a little different, but it's only because...
Oh, I ain't even gonna show mine.
Yeah, but that's the way your Bible should look like. I think our ancestors' book looked like this. Just show it. No, back in the day when we was in the shacks and stuff, their Bible used to look like that because they utilized it. Okay, your book should look like this. Okay, that's a compliment wrapped up in glitter. All right. But we purchased our Sefer from Sefer.net, okay? You please do not use .com. You won't find it there, okay? Use Sefer.net. And please, I mean, I'm not trying to be in your pocket, okay? But please don't pay full price. There's a discount for you, okay? Please remember the O in the word story is actually a 0, and the E in the word time is actually a 3 as a reminder going back to the covenant, okay? Because the assignment is now understood. See what we did there?
Understood.
Right. So
told y'all I had a nap. I may actually cry.
We're excited, right? That's what y'all love about story time. We give you real energy. All right. So now that we know where we got our Bibles from, we're going to go and refresh you where we left off because Auntie Shani left us she cliff-tongued us yesterday. Acting like the wind, she couldn't see nobody. But nevertheless, we're going to tell you what happened.
Yes. We know Jacob. Wait.
She get it together.
Child, who the two twins? Jacob and
Esau. Yeah,
Jacob and Esau born. We know Rachel had that war inside her. We noticed that one of them is cunning and one of them is an upright man. Esau is cunning. We talked about who he represents. Jacob is an upright man. We talked about that. Rebecca. Oh, is she still pregnant with him? No. What? Wait, but are they born yet? Yeah, because he done sold the birthright.
Yeah, he sold it. Remember, and we went.
But sold the birthright, and remember why he sold the birthright? Because we weren't told that outside of the 66, and we're telling you that because he really thought he was gonna die. Absolutely. He wasn't dying of hunger. He really thought they was coming to kill him.
Because he killed Nimrod.
Yes, and then there's a famine in the land.
Yes.
And here come Isaac, just like his daddy did. Rebecca said, "You my sister."
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a trip.
Yeah, we talked about how that could get passed down, even if the child
never heard the story. Yeah. That happened to us.
They can, yeah.
We talked about it was in her family. I have a son named Isaac, and his dad used to wake up every morning and say, "I'm hungry." And 2-year-old, no, like when he can talk, he said, "I'm hungry."
Not good morning.
Good morning. I'm hungry.
Hungry.
Brother man, we say, "Well, I'm mommy," because that's what my mother-in-law and dad used to say to Abram. So we would say the same thing to him. I'm mommy, and this is daddy. He'd be like, "No, I'm hungry.
You ain't got time for all that. Just telling you you're hungry.
That's it.
I know who you are. I've been
Right.
I seen you. I seen you since I got here.
Yep. Fun fact, his name is Isaac.
That was a really fun fact. Wait, where are we? So I know not to. I got right here at 26. Is where I
got chapter
folded it.
26.
Yeah, I got.
I say let's just start at 26.
Yeah, I say start there too. So we starting out there as a famine. There's a famine in the land, which means they hungry.
Yes. So that's pretty much what happened. Because we didn't get that far.
Yeah, we didn't.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into it, all right? So those of you who have your seafers, we're going to start on chapter 26. And then those just, use what you have. All right. And there was a famine in the land besides the first famine that was in the days. Oh, we got theme music.
Oh, I did leave that TV on. Sorry, y'all. Hope
it's
y'all
all right.
Here.
All right. And there was a famine in the land besides the first famine that was in the days of Abraham. And Yitzhak went unto Abimelech, king of the Philistines, unto Gerar. And Yahuwah appeared unto him and said, Go not down into Mitzrayim, dwell in the land which I shall tell you of. Sojourn in this land, and I will be with you, and will bless you. For unto you and unto your seed I will give all these countries, and I will perform the 7 oaths which I swore unto Abraham your father. And I will make your seed to multiply as the stars of heaven, and will give unto your seed at all these countries. And in your seed shall all the nations of the earth be blessed. Because that Abraham obeyed my voice and did guard my watch, my commandments, my statutes, my Torah.
And notice it doesn't say Abram was like this perfect person who never sinned.
Right.
It just says, I know he did some things, but he was still mine. No matter what happened, when it came down to it, when the rubber met the road, Abraham was mine. He always tried to have integrity. He always strove to guard the commandments, which means, well, we all know what it means, to guard the commandments, to keep them, to do what was right. So Isaac got let's not take another trip down to the other nations. Let's stay where you are, because you already talking about great stuff.
Verse 6. And Yitzhak dwelt in Gerar, and the men of the place asked him of his woman, and he said, She is my sister. For he feared to say, She is my woman, lest, said he, the men of the place should kill me for Rebekah or Rivkah, because she was fair to look upon. They both had the same reason.
Same reason.
And it came to pass, when he had been there a long time, that Abimelech, king of the Philistines, looked out at a window and saw, and behold, Yitzhak was sporting with Rivkah, his woman. And Abimelech called Yitzhak and said, Behold, of a surety she is your woman. And how said you, She is my sister? And Yitzhak said unto him, Because I said, Lest I die for her. And Abimelech said, What is this you have done unto us? One of the people might lightly have been lean with your woman, and you should have brought guiltiness upon us. And Abimelech charged all his people, saying, He that touches this man or his woman shall surely be put to death.
Okay.
So now it flipped on everybody else.
Abimelech knew that history. He was like, dude, I was looking out the window. I saw you sporting on, just kind of playing around with Rebecca, but they probably was kissing and, just doing the husband and wife thingy, And he was like, that ain't his sister.
That ain't his sister.
And he said, why did anybody could have lain with her, which means this is something they do.
Yeah.
They we commit fornication all the time.
We make anybody our wife.
Yeah. any man could have grabbed her and did what they wanted to with her, and you would have brought guilt upon us.
Yep. Sure.
Because that's something we do.
Yeah, something that we do.
And then he was like, see, he know that history. He was like, dude, not cool. You should have told us, because we ain't trying to mess with your family.
Right. We already been here and done that. We already know what's
my
up.
dad been here with your dad.
And now you saying the same thing that your dad said.
Yeah.
Verse 9. Oh, no. Nope.
Girl, we on
verse
11. Or 12, actually.
No. Okay. Oh, yes. All right. Then Yitzhak sowed in that land and received in the same year 100-fold. And Yahuwah blessed him. And the man waxed great and went forward and grew until he became very great. For he had possession of flocks and possessions of herd and great store of servants, and the Philistines envied him. For all the wells which his father's servants had dug in the days of Abraham, his father, the Philistines had stopped them and filled them with earth. So you remember, in one of those wells is going to be empty. So when Joseph comes. He is so intentional. And Abimelech said unto Yitzhak, go from us, for you are much mightier than we.
So what happened was, like, Isaac is already rich because of all the stuff Abraham gave them, but he got more and more and more stuff, and they were already jealous of Abraham, which is why they had the whole thing over the wells, and now Isaac is bigger than that. So Abimelech said, dude, you gotta go. First of all, you causing problems in the land, because they're jealous of you. They're probably all wondering, he ain't even one of us.
Yeah.
How he got more than us.
Yeah. So now you're causing
that's that you got and they're gonna cause their king to choose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, we want to go get what they got. And Abimelech is not, he ain't trying to mess with them. So he just tell him, just go. Right now, just go, because the people you stirring up the men in my land, and it's gonna be and it's looking like it's gonna be war. I'm not trying to go to war with your family. My daddy didn't warn me.
Right. I know about I don't want no smoke. They don't want no smoke, and they just don't know it.
Right. Because they're going to end up dead. I already know what's going to happen. I want to smoke with your family.
Verse 17. And Yitzhak departed thence and pitched his tent in the valley of Gerar and dwelt there. And Yitzhak dug again the well of water, which they had dug in the days of Abraham his father. For the Philistines had stopped them after the death of Abraham. And he called their names after the names by which his father had called them. And Yitzhak's servants dug in the valley and found there a well of springing water. And the herdsmen of Gerar did strive with Yitzhak's herdsmen, saying, the water is ours. And he called the name of the well Esek, or Esek. E-S-E-K. You're welcome. Because they strove with him. And they dug another well and strove for that also. And he called the name of it Sitnah. And he removed from thence and dug another well. And for that they strove not. And he called the name of it Rehoboth. Or Rock. What is that? Rockavoth. And he said, for now Yahuwah has made room for us, and we shall be fruitful in the land.
You know, it's very interesting how this just went. Like, he digs this well, they come and fight him for it. Instead of him fighting back, he go, okay.
Yeah.
Next one, okay.
Yeah.
Next one, oh, okay, they not fighting for me. This must be where Yahuwah wants me. He's not taking it as, well, who they think they are? He's taking it as Yahuwah must don't want me here.
And so he's not really being led by his emotions.
Right.
Because I noticed that too when they say, hey, you got to go from us. He could have been like, for what?
Yeah, I made this land what it is.
Yeah, like, and really, y'all don't even need to be in this land because it's really mine.
Right.
But he just said, okay, for the sake of peace, he left. We have an issue with our pride when our pride goes before us and be like, but why? I'm not, but you ain't saying nothing to me. You're not talking to me. Yeah. And we miss the blessing. He's just like, okay, that's fine. Yeah, because he's like, Yahuwah must don't want me here. Yep. And that's how okay, Father. I'm not finna fight you for nowhere. It's a whole bunch of land. And that's how you keep long life. Yep. So he just took it and moved. And when they didn't strive for it, he said, Yahuwah must want us here. This must be my place. Be led. And that's what you got to do. Oh, Rehoboth. Okay, thank you. Okay. To make room for. Oh, Rehoboth. Okay. Familiar with it because people make churches named Rehoboth. Sorry. Oh, they do? Oh, okay. Yeah. Not make, but they name churches. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Auntie Shadi. Season the name from the top. All right. Verse 22, because I didn't finish 22. Okay. So I'll go back. And he removed from thence and dug another well, and for that they strove not. And he called the name of it Rehoboth. And he said, for now Yahuwah has made room for us, and we shall be fruitful in the land. And he went up from thence to Beersheba. And Yahuwah appeared unto him the same night and said, I am Elohai of Abraham, your father. Fear not, for I am with you and will bless you and multiply your seed for my servant Abraham's sake. And he built an altar there and called upon the name of Yahuwah and pitched his tent there. And there Yitzhak's servants dug a well. Then Abimelech went to him from Gerar, and Achuzath, one of his friends, and Pikol, the chief captain of his army. And Yitzhak said unto them, wherefore come ye to me, seeing ye hate me, and have sent me away from you? And they said, we saw certainly that Yahuwah was with you. And we said, let there be now an oath between us, even between us and you, and let us cut a covenant with you. I'm telling you, this king is not no dummy. But you know what? He also not letting his pride get in the way too. Yeah. Because I could be like, but now. Yeah. But he recognizes, not even Isaac himself. He recognizes the God that Isaac serves. Yeah. And what he's able to do. Yes. Because he says, I heard about him, but I see it just in the way you move. Like you don't be tripping with us. Yes. You just go on your merry little way, and then wherever you go ends up blowing up. Like blowing up, I mean in a good way in this case. It ends up you being a blessing. And that's so powerful today because look, this man kicked him out of the land, right? And he could have felt some type of way, but he did it because he understood, like, Yahweh has this place for me. But that's kind of like how we want to live our lives, that even those that do us wrong, something about our lives should be like, you know what? I don't want no smoke with you, but I want to know what you're doing. Right. I need some of that blessing. Yeah, we don't have to hang out every single day, but if you can put me on to what you're doing, I can start from there. Because my land was blessed. Something is going on in my land right now since you left. Yeah. Because he went after him. Yes. I just chilling. Yeah. You came to me. Yeah. Because you want some of this blessing. They chase the blessings. And remember, this is before the 12 sons. Yes. So it's not like. But still, remember, Abraham and those few little servants took on the people that stole Sodom and Gomorrah and defeated them with them little people. They still got that reputation. He used a remnant. They got that blessing, and they got Yahuwah behind them. They go out to war with these little old people, and all their people come back. Yes. What's up with that? Yes. What's going on? Ooh. I want some of that. Yes, I want some of that. And Yahuwah's with you. We thinking, like you said, he's recognized Yahuwah is with his people because he's moving with his people. When we say, when we leave, okay, the blessing's coming with us. Absolutely. He noticed when they left, the blessing left. Yes. And like she said, they came afar. Yeah. And we want people that maybe look at our lives and say, hey, what is it that you're doing? I know we don't talk like we used to, but what is it that you're doing? Because my life is chaotic right now, and you seem to be chilled. I mean, on the news is saying everybody gonna be homeless and food is being, but you seem to have peace. Like, what is it that you are into? Put me on.
And we noticed that our land ain't the same.
Yeah.
What is it?
Nothing is the same. Let's see. Oh, good point, Brother Dwayne. Let me read Auntie Shawnee's. She says, wow. I know. Oh. But I didn't want to.
Oh, okay.
So she says, wow, history is repeating itself. Dwayne says, that's like the neighborhood when the Gillettes moved out and they noticed it is different.
Yep.
Absolutely, you guys. Let me share. So we moved out of a neighborhood, right? And we used to have Shabbat there. And everyone would sit outside their house to listen to like the singing. And if you haven't heard, like, it just joyful.
And it was loud too.
It was a loud. We had microphones. We had guitars playing. D Wayne was on the drums. Okay.
Yep. Because the first time I went there, that I didn't have to look for the address. Oh, the music comes from
music
there.
Is coming
That's where
from
it's
there.
at.
And people would stand at the house, and no one complained at all. Okay?
At all.
Everybody was looking
forward.
Which is
unusual.
Absolutely, especially when you're the only melanated.
Yes.
On the block.
Yes.
Well, it was probably two families, but we were separated on the block. Right. And then when we moved out, I was getting text messages from our old neighbor. It's so different from here. In fact, the home that we lived in was now a place like a hospice where people go and die. So where there was life, now that home is where people just
there's death.
There's death.
Where there was life, now there's death.
Yes. And when I go there from time to time, when I have to go over there, the neighbor's still like, man, if I could, you guys, I will want you guys back right there. I miss the music. They say they miss the music.
Yeah.
But they miss the spirit of Yah.
Yes.
They don't know right away. They don't know what it's called.
Right. They don't know it.
They say, oh, I miss y'all having church. But they don't know what we know.
Yes.
But people will tell the difference. Good point. Good example, D. Wayne.
Yep.
All right. Let me see. Verse 28. And they said, we saw certainly that Yahuwah was with you. And we said, let there be now an oath between us, even between us and you. And let us cut a covenant with you, that you will do us no hurt, as we have not touched you, and as we have done unto you nothing good, and have sent you away in peace. You are now the blessed of Yahuwah. You see how they recognize and speaking over his, like, we recognize this. We recognize this.
But I also like how he kind of slid in, as we have done nothing unto you, nothing but good, not true.
Yeah. He slid it in there.
Not true, but okay.
I guess he was trying to, like, he knew, like, from his standpoint.
Because he
had
your
to make
men.
The men now. Yeah, but him.
Because he asked King, said, I remember I didn't order that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Let's keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Let's swear an oath, because he knows if that family swears an oath, they gotta keep it.
Yep. 7 oath. Yep. Wow. I wonder. Never mind. Verse 31. Nope. Verse 30. And he made them a feast, and they did eat and drink. And they rose up early in the morning and swore 7 oaths one to another. And Yitzhak sent them away, and they departed from him in peace. I know they was like, whew, I'm glad we did that. And it came to pass the same day that Yitzhak's servants came and told him concerning the well which they had dug, and said unto him, we have found water. And he called it Sheva. Therefore, the name of the city is Be'er Sheva unto this day. And Esau was 40 years old when he took to be his woman Yehudith, the daughter of Be'eri the Hittite, and Basmath, the daughter of Elam the Hittite, which was a grief of mind unto Yitzhak and to Rivka.
Because he's marrying the children of Canaan. That was a no. Wasn't supposed to do it.
Yeah, but what can you do? Chapter 27. And it came to pass that when Yitzhak was old and his eyes were dim, so that he could not see, he called Esau, his eldest son, and said unto him, My son. And he said unto him, Behold, here am I. And he said, Behold, now I am old. I know not the day of my death. Now, therefore, take, I pray you, your weapons, your quiver, and your bow, and go out to the field and take me some venison, and make me savory meat such as I love, and bring it to me, that I may eat, that my soul may bless you before I die. And Rivkah heard when Yitzhak spoke to Esau and his son. And Esau went to the field to hunt for venison and to bring it. Now, going back to the backstory before he says that Esau was 40 years old and there were multiple times when Isaac begged him not to marry these women. Mm-hmm. So it's not like he didn't know.
Right.
Okay. Verse 6. And Rivkah spoke unto Yaakov and said, her son, saying, Behold, I heard your father speaking unto Esau, your brother, saying, Bring me venison and make me savory meat, that I may eat and bless you before Yahuwah before my death. Now therefore, my son, obey my voice, according to that which I command you. Go now to the flock and fetch me from thence 2 good kids of the goats, and I will make them savory meat for your father, such as he loves. And you shall bring it to your father, that he may eat, and that he may bless you before his death. And Yaakov said to Rivkah, his mother, Behold, Esau, my brother, is a hairy man, and I am a smooth man, like smooth operator, okay? And I am a smooth man. My father perchance will fill me, and I shall seem to him as a deceiver, and I shall bring a curse upon me and not a blessing. And his mother said unto him, Upon me be your curse, my son. Only obey my voice, and go fetch me them. And he went and fetched and brought them to his mother, and his mother made savory meat, such as his father loved. And Rivkah took goodly raiments of her eldest son Esau, which were with her in the house, and put them upon Yaakov, her younger son. And she put the skins of the kids of the goats upon his hands, and upon the smooth of his neck. And she gave the savory meat and the bread which she had prepared into the hand of her son Yaakov. That got to be a hairy man. The skin.
Right. Yeah. But it's like, it's so much deception. And I like how you dropped your voice, because that's probably just Rebecca, like, look, Jacob, come here. We need to do this.
Yeah.
She wasn't screaming this out loud, because we about to trick your dad. He's blind, so therefore he thinks he's about to die. Yeah. I don't know when I'm going to die. But again, if you read the backstory, he ain't even finna die.
Nope.
Jacob left all them years, came back, still saw his daddy.
Yep, sure did.
Saw his mama and his daddy.
Yep, sure did.
He wasn't even finna die. No way. So his dad is waiting for venison. Mm-hmm. She go get a goat. I can make it taste like venison.
Listen, come on, Hebrew woman.
I got you.
That thing.
Jacob, I got you. I know how to do stuff your father like. Because you know us.
Yeah.
We'll throw some seasoning on stuff and we going to make it taste good. That's why y'all eat pig to this day. Somebody made it taste good to y'all. I ain't the one chitlins and all that.
I don't believe in sucking on toes.
Somebody made it taste good to y'all, so I'm not. Well, yeah, right now I'm a yuck yo y'all. Leave all that trash
that thing
alone.
Look like this.
And it's pork. Anyway, so she go get a goat, makes it taste like venison. Because remember, she do the cooking. She's up. I can do this. I know you ain't here. I'm just gonna get some of Esau's clothes. I put his clothes on you, so therefore you smell like him.
Yep.
Let's get the skins. We're gonna use the whole goat. Let's go get. I'm sure she washed the skins.
Still
Remember, that's how
nasty.
they make their clothes.
Yes, still nasty.
I will put it on you,
Mm-hmm.
so that we will fool your father.
So, and then she said, the deceit, the curse is going to be on me because you're honoring your mother.
Yeah, you're just doing what I told you to do.
Yep.
But Jacob still knows wrong. He's like, what if a curse follow me?
Right.
But the backstory is that Abraham told Rebecca, make sure that I just want you to know Jacob is the chosen one.
Yes.
So she gonna take matters in her hand, to her own hand. Because like I said, wait, who are we talking about? Isaac.
Mm-hmm.
Isaac could have did what he wanted to do, said what he wanted to say. It wasn't gonna change Yahuwah. You ain't got to do all this. But
very true.
Yeah. Yahuwah had it happen like this. And you still see that cunningness in their family. This is Rebecca.
Yes.
This is Laban's sister.
Yeah.
It's in it's in that bloodline, that cunningness.
So is it safe to say that that's where Esau got it from?
Well, Jacob and Esau.
Oh yeah,
they both got it, just in a different kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
So you know how
they got it from their mama's side.
Yeah, you know how sometimes people do stuff and they use it for evil, and you say if you only use that power for good,
yes,
it's like that,
right?
If you would just use that for good,
yes, absolutely,
we'd be all right.
Yes, some people be so like, Auntie Shani says, Yah allowed temporary blindness so that the birthright would go to who he wanted it to go. Yeah. And again, think of us, temporary blindness. I need to. Yep, he did.
First of all, people acting crazy, they're gonna go under a curse, but I need to preserve a people unto myself. So temporary, and I think Paul spoke of that too. He said, don't think Yahuwah has forgotten about Yisrael.
Oh, yes.
Temporary blindness has come over them. And then one day we woke up.
Yes. Yep.
We woke up.
Out of just random days, too. It just happened on a random day. All right. Where are we?
I think 18.
All right. Yes. And it came to pass, and he came unto his father and said, my father. And he said, here am I. Who are you, my son? And Yaakov said unto his father, I am Esau, your firstborn. I have done according as you bade me. Arise, I pray you, sit and eat of my venison, that your soul may bless me. And Yitzhak said unto his son,
right.
How is it that you have found it so quickly, my son? And he said, because Yahuwah Eloheka brought it to me.
Line on Lord.
And Yitzhak said unto Yaakov, come near, I pray you, that I may feel you, my son, whether you be my very son Esau or not. And Jacob, I'm going to have to call him Jacob, went near unto Yitzhak, his father, and he felt him and said, the voice is Jacob's voice, but the hands are the hands of Esau. And he discerned him not, because his hands were hairy as his brother's Esau hands. So he blessed him. And he said, are you my very son Esau? And he said, I am.
You see how Isaac is like, something ain't right here.
This ain't adding up.
I know I'm half blind, but first of all, you sound like Jacob.
But
you feel like Esau. Then he said, you sure you?
But remember, we were talking about this. What was it? I think we were talking about, I don't know, I forget. About the sound versus the feel, or like,
because your other senses kick in. Yeah.
And I would rather trust the sound of a thing, like, nah, that's Jacob, than just the feel of a person. I don't know,
because he was able to disguise that. Isaac is like, sum up. Oh, somebody did something crazy.
New King James, he said something special about a Hebrew woman who can cook and bake. However, we don't know that in scripture because we didn't read that.
Well,
but it just
because
cooked.
he's saying that she made the goat taste like venison.
Oh, I know, but he didn't bake that goat. He probably pan-seared it. Who knows?
Girl, you crazy.
All right, let me see. 25. And he said, bring it near to me, and I will eat of my son's venison, that my soul may bless you. And he brought it near to him, and he did eat. And he brought him wine, and he drank. And his father Yitzhak said unto him, come near now, and kiss me, my son. And he came near and kissed him. And he smelled the smell of his raiment. Thank you. Clothing. Okay. And blessed him and said, see, the smell of my son is as the smell of the field which Yahuwah has blessed. Therefore Elohim give you of the dew of the heaven, and the fatness of the earth, and plenty of grain and wine. Let people serve you, and and nations bow down to you. Be prevalent over your brethren, and let your mother's sons bow down to you. Cursed be everyone that curses you, and blessed be he that blesses you. And it came to pass, as soon as Yitzhak had made an end of the blessing of Jacob, and Jacob was yet scarce gone out from the presence of Yitzhak his father, that Esau his brother came in from hunting. Ooh-wee. And he also had made savory meat, and brought it unto his father, and said unto his father, let my father arise and eat of his son's venison, that your soul may bless me. And Yitzhak his father said unto him, who are you? And he said, I am your son, your firstborn Esau. And Yitzhak trembled very exceedingly, and he said, who? Where is he who has taken the venison and brought it to me? And I have eaten of all before you came, and have blessed him. Yea, and he shall be blessed.
Ooh, it says Jacob scarcely got out the room before, so they just missed each other.
Made it out.
Yes. So as soon as he left out the doorway, because Esau had no problem, no clue Jacob was even there. Jacob probably had just left, cleared the tent, and then he coming in.
Wow. I like when he hit him with a who?
Like, who are you? Wait.
He was probably cleaning
because he had to have recognized his voice. Like, yeah. Wait.
Well, he asked who?
Yeah. Like, wait, no, he was probably like somebody playing games.
Like, nah. Well, and he said, is not he rightly named Jacob? Wait, no.
34.
Sorry. And when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with a great and exceeding bitter cry. And he said unto his father, bless me, even me also, O my father. And he said, your brother came with subtlety and has taken away your blessing. And he said, is not he rightly named Jacob? For he has supplanted me these 2 times. He took away my birthright, and behold, now he has taken away my blessing. And he said, have you not reserved a blessing for me?
First of all, Esau, I'm gonna need you to get it together.
You're lying in front of the presence of your father.
But the birthright he did not take. You're taking this opportunity to try and say Jacob took the first thing from you, but no, let's not lie. Let's not try to throw in a little deception. Just because he did 2 don't mean he did 1.
Right. Absolutely.
Yes. Because sometimes we even do that when they did that, so they must have did that, all that stuff in front of it. No, it don't mean that. Don't mean that.
He didn't do that.
Because he did not do 1. He did 2. Number 2.
Yep.
He did that.
But you ain't gonna tell him the story behind that, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
You didn't tell your daddy what happened.
Yeah, that birthright he did not take from you.
Yeah, you gave that
up because you thought you was dying.
James said, he said all of them were lying.
Okay. Everybody in trouble.
Yeah,
Jacob too, because he went.
No, Isaac isn't lying though.
Oh, Isaac is not lying.
But the mama is, the sons is, they all lying.
Isaac is the one that got deceived.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And now he like, wait, what? Huh? And Esau is mad, not upset, not angry. He is mad.
Yeah. He is mad off. Okay.
Yeah.
You get it? Yeah. He's hot.
Yeah.
I want to say something else, but I'm not.
All right. Get it.
Yeah. Let me see.
30,
all right. 37.
Yeah.
And Yitzhak answered and said unto Esau, behold, I have made him your prevalent over you. I have made him your prevalent over you. And all his brethren have I given to him for servants. And with the grain and the wine have I sustained him. And what shall I do now unto you, my son? And Esau said unto his father, have you but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Yitzhak, his father, answered and said unto him, behold, your dwelling shall be in the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And by your sword shall you live, and shall serve your brother. And it shall come to pass, when you shall have the dominion, that you shall break his yoke from off your neck. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. And these words of Esau, her elder son, were told to Rivkah. And she sent and called Jacob, her younger son, and said unto him, behold, your brother Esau has touching you, comforts himself, purposing to kill you. Now therefore, my son, obey my voice, and arise, flee to Laban, my brother, to Haran, and tarry with him a few days, until your brother's fury turn away, until your brother's anger turn away from you, and he forget that which you have done to him, that I will send and fetch you from thence. Why should I be deprived also of you, both in one day? And Rivkah said to Yitzhak, I am weary of my life because of the daughters of Heth. If Jacob take a woman of the daughters of Heth, such as these which are of the daughters of the land, what good shall my life do me?
Yep. So notice how Rebecca or Rivkah still didn't really tell Isaac what was my idea.
Oh no.
She come up with a whole good old story. I don't want Isaac marrying these people. I don't want Jacob marrying the people of this land. I don't want him with a Canaanite like Esau has. Please send him to my brother.
Yep.
She not saying somebody finna die. And she only meant for him to be gone a few days.
Right.
Let Esau's anger. I'm sorry.
She didn't know how deep his anger was.
His anger is deep.
And they're twins too.
Yes. Yes.
There should be some kind of connection.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But they don't
remember the back. Oh, we haven't really kind of gotten there yet. But remember, in those last days, Esau's sons is going, whoa, Pops, did you forget what he did? No, we ain't friends with them.
Yeah, and it passed down to their
passed
sons.
Down because that anger, when you had your sons, that anger was still there. So you taught them that anger.
Yeah.
And what the sons really mindset is, what you're not gonna do is tell us we're gonna be friends.
Right.
You brought us up in this anger.
Yep.
And now what?
We're gonna act on this anger.
It's like being brought up in the clan. I was born hating you.
Yes.
I was taught to hate you.
Yes.
And I'm not about to change now.
Right.
I'm gonna teach this to my sons. They're gonna teach to their sons.
Absolutely. New King James says Rebecca was sneaky and fine, a dangerous combination. That's a
girl is poison. That girl is poison.
Never trust a big butt and a smile.
Don't do it. Rebecca was like, I got to do something because she knows it's her fault.
Yeah, but she also
knows she has a hand in this,
right? But she also has to guard what Abraham told her.
But she was supposed to pray first.
Oh yeah, I don't think she
didn't pray first because now you got these two sons warring against each other, which was the prophecy from.
I was just about to say that you got two nations warring against you. One's gonna be stronger than the other.
And what was this Isaac I said? He said, by your sword shall you live.
Yep.
That's the way you're going to internalize things. Fighting. Kill them.
Yep.
Take them down. It says, and shall serve your brother, and it shall come to pass when you shall have the dominion, you're going to break the yoke of Jacob. So, because at first Yisrael was prominent. Wasn't nobody messing with them. Like especially like under King David, King Solomon, wasn't nobody coming to war with them until they start acting up and split up, and then start acting up. But he said, one day you're gonna break that yoke, and that's what we're living in now. They broke the yoke, but it's going back on you.
Wow.
And that's something Esau understood. He understood. He knows what his dad's talking about. That's why he's so angry. Because if he really thinks, I'm gonna end up on top anyway, I'm gonna let that go.
Yeah.
It's only gonna be for a time.
He still he don't get it.
But they're upset.
Rightfully so though. Only at this one though. Not the first one.
And that's why they're dressing up as us. The Ashkenazi Jews are putting on Jacob's clothes. Just like Jacob put on Esau's clothes. They said, we're you.
We're going to do what you did
because the world is blind.
Wow. And they'll believe whatever we tell them.
They're going to believe whatever we tell them. But now they're waking up. Yeah. Well, we're waking up.
And we're putting on our righteous clothes.
We're putting it out there. Yeah. Give me my clothes back. Give me my smell back. Give me my hair back. Give me all that.
And you can take your funky smell. Oh, sorry, not to call nobody funky. But you can take your smell and your clothes.
And your hair.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we even try to take our hair back.
Right.
Less perms, less weed, like all that. I want my hair back. I ain't trying to look like you no more.
Well, I can't say that because I might come with a 22-inch in a few weeks.
So
they can still have it back. All right. 28, chapter 28, not 28 inches. All right. And Yitzhak called El Yaakov, or Jacob, okay? El Jacob, and blessed him and charged him and said unto him, you shall not take a woman of the daughters of Canaan. Arise, go to Padan Aram, to the house of Bethuel, your mother's father, and take you a woman from thence of the daughters of Laban, your mother's brother. And El Shaddai bless you, and make you fruitful and multiply you, that you may be a multitude of people. And you give the blessings of Abraham to you. And give you the blessing of Abraham to you and to your seed with you, that you may inherit the land wherein you are a stranger, which Elohim gave unto Abraham. And Yitzhak sent away Jacob, and he went to Padan Aram unto Laban, son of Bethuel, the Arami, the brother of Rivkah, Jacob's and Esau's mother. Pause. Notice that Isaac never brought up the situation.
Nope. Because
he knew too that the blessing belonged to him anyway.
Yep, he's not gonna make no big deal about it.
He's not even bringing it up that he'd been deceived or because remember, Jacob was like, but then if I get caught, I'm going to be known as a deceiver. But when Esau, and Esau came in, he said, well, your brother came in and deceived me, but he's not bringing it up to Jacob. He's sending him away with blessings, speaking a blessing over his life. No Canaanite woman for me. Okay, yes, sir. Hey, let Yah lead you, okay?
Yes, please.
6. When Esau saw that story time was ending, oh my Yah, oh my Yah. We wasn't frozen.
I like it.
Well, to be fair, my phone said 6:58, but here it said only 55 minutes.
Oh.
Well, so that's why I ended it, because I thought it was have to be 7
but
o'clock.
That's what I have too.
Oh, well, YouTube can't tell time.
Well, that's
Cliff.
Clip it. So now he's about to be on his way to Laban's house. And Yahuwah, again, whenever there's a lesson to be learned, Yahuwah is going to make sure it's learned.
Yep, absolutely. I get where
Jacob,
you're going.
I hear you. You in trouble.
Yes, you are.
Don't think you finna sneak by this. Like, whoo, got away.
You got the blessing. I'm good.
I'm out of here. Go get me a wife.
Mm-mm.
I got away with it because daddy ain't bringing it up.
No such thing as getting away with it. You gonna get this lesson.
Mm-hmm. Keep that in mind. Everybody needs to learn a lesson.
Absolutely.
And you're gonna learn it.
You should be looking over your shoulders when you think you got away with something.
Yes.
Yeah, you should be looking up rather than your shoulders.
And that whole backstory, which we ain't telling you till tomorrow, sorry, you gonna see. It ain't so pretty, is it?
Mm-hmm. I know New King James, he says tomorrow's gonna be great. Too bad I won't be there. You know what?
I know.
I'm a little taken back that you won't be here tomorrow too, because you really lift up.
I like story time right before Shabbat. Yeah.
You make Shabbat just a little more special. Just a little more special.
Speck of salt.
Yeah. We were missing a certain kind of flavor and you brought it.
Yeah.
Brother, you the flavor, okay? So we're going to try to do our best as Yahuwah gives it to us. You know, hopefully we can make it just as special as you on the camera and off. Thank you, Dad. Dad says, good stuff, y'all. Shalom.
Oh.
Joanne said, yeah, he's special. All right. I can tell that the eyebrows went up.
Yeah, he's special.
That ain't right, D. Wayne. Wow. Well, you guys... Yeah. Y'all sees everything. Absolutely. And if we should, not that we need to walk around paranoid, but we really need to have that in the back of our minds when we're doing things, you know, in everything that we do. We should know that Yah sees the good. He sees the sneaky. He sees all of it.
Plus, you got an angel going up there writing about what you just did that day. Snitch.
Not to call you a snitch or whatever side you want.
We know snitches get stitches, but not them angels. And I ain't finna fight with them. I ain't finna say, please don't go write that down.
Right, listen, I repent.
Because I already know the answer gonna be it's getting written down. Right. Like, I'm not even going, but hey, long as we still cool and you show back up.
Listen, right? And you always got an opportunity to repent and change and turn.
Yep, just stay in my ear. Yep. I just need you to stay in my ear when
That's
we go do this. Yeah.
As a kid, y'all saw cartoons with a good angel and a bad angel. And just to find out that is really true. Yep. You have a good one and you have a bad one.
And the whispering in your ear is real. Like, don't do it.
So when people say, I hear voices, they not lying.
Yep, you hear the voices. Yeah.
You can find all of that in the book of Hermes. Lolo goes on to say they just doing what they were ordered to do, and that's to take notes on us. Absolutely.
And they are not scared of us.
No.
Even though they're subject to us, but they're subject to Yahuwah first.
But we get on their nerves.
Yes. Yeah.
They be like,
some of them be wanting to leave. I want my angel to at least want to stay with me. Yeah, she acted up, but I'm cool. You know. Yeah. We cool. We hang out together.
Yeah, they be like, Father, can I just
we talk. I know I got a snitch on her today, but she's still, she's still my girl.
Yeah. I think my angel.
You might talk to your angel. That's all I'm saying.
Don't worship them.
Yeah.
But just you can acknowledge that they're there.
Talk to them. I talk to the trees, y'all. Seriously.
You do, because again, creation is alive.
I found out they was alive.
Everything is like, sorry, grass, I gotta step on you, but you know what it is.
Like the other day, I told them, "Don't worry, we here." Because remember, the whole creation is groaning, waiting for us to get it together.
Oh, you reminded
I'll be like, "Hang in there, just hang in there."
Well, I know somebody that did the hanging for him. No. Anybody want to guess who that is? Someone already did the hanging for him.
Yep. I said it's almost over. Almost over. And I always give the dirt a special high because I know that's where I came from.
Oh, what the special
we came
high?
From the dirt.
No, I know that, but what's your special high?
Get it out, like, because look, I'm not about to name all of creation, the bushes and the trees and the creatures and the lizards. So I say all of creation that serves Yahuwah. What's up? And then I go, what's up, dirt? Like, like, like you old dirt. Dirt is old.
I like the tone. Like, all of creation, how y'all doing? What's up, dirt?
The sun and the moon get a special high too, but I can't be naming that all. Like, I miss somebody. You know, I say I miss their names.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're right. Well, same as Sister Michelle.
I really do.
Oh, so Lolo does it too.
Me and Lolo be.
Y'all do it.
Child, one day I think I'm gonna need that dirt. Like, we on the same side.
Yes.
Because when I say tree hide me, mountain, I'm gonna need y'all to know who I am. I'm the one to say hi to y'all. Remember, it's me.
That's
Open up, mountain.
That's very.
Don't act like you don't know me.
Let me see a tree on my way out your house. How you doing, tree?
But don't act like you don't know me. You know my voice.
I'm like, she talking to dirt. She talking to the clouds.
Sure will.
Well, the clouds is man-made, but nevertheless. Auntie Deborah Clay, good. Thank you. She says, good teaching. Thank you. Shalom, lady. Shalom to you, too, as well. A lot of people is talking to creation. Okay, Auntie Shadi says, me too, Shelly. Who else is talking to creation? Are you talking to creation? Listen, I haven't been. Every now and then, if it comes to mind, I might say something, but I haven't been. I got to get into the habit.
Yeah, have you ever, like, somebody in your family ever said, like, that had plants? Talk to your plants?
Oh, yes. And there is, now that you said that, there is a science project. You can look it, well, you know how we talk, we got our own language, but you can look it up on YouTube. Mm-hmm. And there is this project where if you talk to the plants, the plant thrives.
Yes.
But when you speak negative, the plant dies because creation is alive. I'm so glad you said that.
Yeah. I think that's why my little aloe plant there that's hanging over is still hanging on because I need to replant it. But me and Genesis talk to that plant. And Genesis is the name thing, aloe, because it's an aloe vera plant. And I keep forgetting to buy the bigger pot. And yet that thing is still holding on.
Oh, because you probably told it, hold on.
Hold on. I know I keep forgetting. I'm so sorry. I know I'm supposed to put you in some more dirt.
Probably like she didn't forgot again.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Auntie Linda says, yep. Open up.
Because what they breathe out, we breathe in.
Absolutely.
What we breathe out, they breathe in.
Absolutely.
So it's like a
exchange.
Yes.
Even exchange. All right, y'all. I know we said we're gonna go.
Yeah.
But we're gonna go now, you guys. Remember, if you don't remember anything, remember creation is alive. Deborah Clay goes on and says, all the time I talk to everything Yah has made. I know that's right. Listen, I have got to get into that.
And it's something you have to get used to because at first you just feel stupid.
Well, it's like I know we said we was gonna leave. But it's like when you're in a car, right? And you're on the phone, but you're talking to Yahuwah.
Yeah.
And no one knows. They just assume because I do that.
That's
if I'm
exactly
driving,
what it's like.
I will be talking to him using hand gestures. So, and I give him all of that because he made that, right? But I have to use that same energy into the creation side. Yes. So that's so good.
Without worshiping.
Yes.
That was a little tricky part for me because at first I'd be like I would talk to, if I need y'all to hide me, I'm gonna need y'all to hide me. But then I remember, okay, but I still gotta go through Yahuwah. So and then I always make sure I'm only greeting the creation that obeys Yahuwah. If you do not obey Yahuwah, this high is not for you. I don't want you on my side. I sure don't want you hiding me because you're gonna kill me. I'm talking. I need the trees who are for Yahuwah to listen to me.
I know that's right.
To be like, come on over here. If I start to go to the wrong tree, I need them to reach out their branch and grab me.
You keep giving me okay. Listen, she keep giving me these stories that they're real true. So there was this thing on TikTok. I don't even know why I put that in quotation marks because it really is TikTok. So it's a thing where you speak to plants, you speak to trees, and the leaves will touch your shoulder. You can say, if you are a live tree, have one of your branches touch my shoulder, and literally the branch will swipe the shoulder. All over the world, people was doing this. And the branch will respond and touch the shoulder.
Because remember, we have dominion.
Yeah, and it wasn't somebody on the background doing this.
Right.
It showed out that it was just her standing by the tree, and the branch touched the shoulder. Creation is alive.
And I don't know how many of you ever saw The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe or read it. Like they would, like Lucy, she was a little baby. She would say that she would try to tell her brothers that the trees are alive. Some of them are on her side, which was the wicked lady side. Some of them are on her side. So you even got to be careful what you say to the trees.
Yes,
that's a shame.
Yeah, and there's trees that literally breathe. Open up the trunk opens up and breathe. All these things you guys can find on YouTube. Lolo goes on to say, aka Lauren, she goes on to say, read Azar Yahu, prayer of Azariah. He talks to creation. He talks to creations to obey Yah. So he talks about how creation has to obey Yah.
Yeah.
And you can only get that. You can check that out on YouTube. Sefer, you have to put Sefer, prayers of Azariah, or you can use it on here.
I believe it's in this book. Yeah.
You already know it's not in your regular Bible because you didn't have your regular Bible for some time. They
snatched it clean out.
Yes. So Linda goes on to say, I remember that one. Yes. So y'all, okay. Last time.
Yeah, for real. We gone now, y'all.
Now you're going to say shalom. That's it.